what's going on? You got the original Lone Wolf coming at you with a little video. Look, listen, guys, we need to start learning what the hell is really going on, man. It's time that we start arming ourselves with knowledge so we can translate that knowledge into power so we can win the war. 18 USC number 9 tells you that United States citizens are a vessel of the United States. The term vessel of the United States as such in this title means vessel belonging in whole or in part of the United States, or any citizen thereof, or any corporations created by or under the laws of the United States, or any state, district, state, territory, district, or possession thereof. Right? Now, y'all remember in a couple of videos I did in the past when I told y'all when you see stuff highlighted in blue, you can actually click on that. So let's click on the United States. It said the United States as using this term in this title in a territory sense includes all places and waters, continental or insular, subjected to jurisdiction of the United States except canal zones, right? Well, that's what this is right here. United States or any state, territory, district, or possession. You got to remember the word state, S-T-A-T-E, is synonymous with United States. What it means is Guam, Puerto Rico, the Virgin Islands, American Samoa, and Washington, D.C. Okay? You guys have to understand this. Now, let's take a look at what a vessel is. On the Black Laws Dictionary, I do believe that this is the 5th edition. It tells you that a vessel is a ship, brig, sloop, or other craft used or capable of being used in navigations of water. Okay? That takes you back to maritime and admiralty law. The reason for why they can consider you to be a vessel is because of the all capital letter name. It say it is used in navigation on water. That's maritime law, man. Maritime and admiralty law is the law of the merchants and the law of the sea. It says in order to be a vessel for purposes of an action under Jones Act, the structure's purpose must to some reasonable degree be the transportation of passengers, cargo, or equipment from place to place across navigatable waters. You got to remember that a passenger is commerce. You got to remember that. This is the reason for why when you get pulled over in a traffic stop and you like got your mama in the car or your baby mama or, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And you're not doing Uber, you're not doing, Lyft or anything like that. You're just going about your business, going from point A to point B. The people that are in that car are not passengers. They're not passengers, man. Now, if you want to call them your family, or if you want to say, well, hey, this is my daughter or this is my friend or whatever, you can say that. But whatever the fuck you do, don't call them passengers. Passengers have something to do with commerce. In order to be a passenger, you have to pay. That's commerce. It's the structure purpose must to some reasonable degree be the transportation of passengers, cargo, or equipment from place to place across navigatable waters. Buna versus Pacific Far East Line. Okay. These are just different case laws that they're giving you to express to you the term vessel. Now, let's look at what it says now. It say, though the term vessel is admiralty law. They telling you, man. See, this is the thing this is the reason for why I be telling y'all, look, I know you guys be depressed. I know, look, you're not the only person that's surrounded by idiots. You're not the only fucking person that cannot talk to nobody. I'm that way too. And what I've tried to explain to you guys in the past, the brother James Branch, aka Jim Red Wolf, has tried to explain to you guys in the past that these people are in darkness. You have to leave them there. You can't bring them into the light. Only they can do that. They have to bring themselves out of darkness. Okay? You can't do a damn thing for them. Okay. It says the term vessel in Admiralty law is not limited to ships, vessels, or vessels engaged in commerce. It says it's not limited to that. That means if you claim to be a United States citizen and you rocking with that all capital letter name, that means your ass is a vessel. And this is under St. Hilary ships or vessels. Well, no, wait, I'm sorry. Damn. Let me blow this up a little bit. I can't read this shit. Okay, hold on. Admiralty law. It is not limited to ships or vessels engaged in commerce. Yeah, St. Hilary Moye versus Henderson. That's just another case law. It's a many special purpose crafts such as dredges, floating derricks, and barges equipped for special purposes or operations of vessels within meaning of Jones Act. And a person regularly employed abroad such a vessel in aid or its purpose are seamen. And this is Hill versus Diamond. It's a, on the other hand, however, everything that floats is not necessarily a vessel in purview of Jones Act. Bennett versus Perini Corp. It's a, for example, a floating dry dock which was moored by chains and cables to shipyard dock at time of injury to shipyard employee and which was in use as a dry dock was not a vessel, and therefore no warranty of seaworthiness arose. It's a foreign vessel is owned by residents in or selling under the flag of a foreign nation. That's what you are. That's what I am. We are a foreign vessel. We are a foreign nation because we are not under the United States jurisdiction. The United States is a corporation. Stop thinking that people are bad mouthing the fucking country when they tell you that they're not United States citizens. Stop thinking that they bad mouthing the country. They're not talking about a country. They're talking about the corporation. It's a public vessel, one owned and used by a nation or government for its public service, whether in its navy, its revenue service, or otherwise. That would be us. Or anybody that rock with the all capital letter name, or anybody who don't know how to set himself apart from this. Right? Now, I'm going to read this to you guys, man. I'm not going to put it on here. I'm not going to do a screen share of this because I don't want you all to see it. The reason for why I don't want you all to see it is because I don't want you to copy it. I want you to do it yourself. The reason why I'm going to read it to you is because I want to give you an idea as to what to do. This is for the last court case that I had for traffic tickets. Remember, I came on here yesterday or the day before yesterday and I made that video where I screenshot it, putting in the ticket numbers, putting in the driver's license number, putting in my name and all this other shit to show you that those tickets disappeared. Here's what I did to make these tickets disappear. I got pulled over by the University of Illinois at Chicago campus police, not the University of Chicago, because, you know, that's where they built the atom bomb allegedly and all that shit. And they kidnapped Einstein and had him working under the fucking football stadium of the University of Chicago back during World War II. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the University of Illinois at Chicago, right? So they campus police pulled me over. I'm not on their campus. I'm not a fucking student. You ain't got no business fucking with me, period. He pulled me over for a stop sign, right? The automobile I was driving is not mine. I don't own it. Thus far, I don't have any insurance. I don't have an insurance card with my name on it for that particular automobile, right? So he wrote me a ticket for no insurance. And it was because I wouldn't show it to him. He's like, well, you know, is the car insured? Where's the insurance card? And it's like, I'm not finna be going through somebody else's car to motherfucking try to look through some shit to find something for you. Fuck you. Not to mention, I'm not a student. I'm on a public motherfucking road and you are the campus police. So fuck you. I'm not showing you shit. And that's whether or not if they had it or not. Right? So I go to court April the 22nd. Right? And I told y'all about what happened. I told y'all she kept saying okay. She's like, well, I'm going to schedule a trial date for May the 18th. And I want you to come back here at 1:30. Okay? Remember I told y'all I went through that shit with her like 4 or 5 times. And each time I told her, man, I ain't coming back. I don't want to come back. I'm steady telling her fucking no. So after the 5th time, I say, look, lady, you just asked me this shit like 4 or 5 times in a row. And each time I told you no. Right? So she went on and motherfucking scheduled the court date for in May anyway. Right? And we get off the Zoom call. So what I did was I sent her a conditional acceptance. A conditional acceptance works like this. Let's say I give you a pair of scissors, right? And I say, hey, John Brown, Joe Blow, whatever. Here go a pair of scissors, man. I want you to have them, right? You can have them, okay? If you don't say anything and I turn around and walk away after I leave you them scissors and you don't say shit, that means you accepted the scissors, right? Or you can say, no, I don't want the scissors and give them back. Or you can conditionally accept the scissors. And the way that you do that is like this. You say, well, dig this here, family. I'll take the scissors from you. I'll keep them under one condition, that if once they get dull, you have to come and sharpen them every single time for free. And if I refuse to do that, that means we have no contract. That's what a conditional acceptance is, right? It's that fucking simple. So here's what I did for Tracy Porter. Same lady I showed y'all on the internet. Just so y'all know, man, I don't be lying, man. I don't be fucking bullshitting when I tell y'all this. This is the reason for why I go through great lengths to show y'all what I show y'all. And it's me going through those great lengths to show you what I show you is the reason for why my channel is constantly under attack. You know why I'm stuck with like 10, 12, 13 motherfucking subscribers? Because of the analytics. They're not putting my motherfucking, they're not putting my channel out there. It's not popping up in random people feed and shit. Okay? But anyway, this is what I did. I said, Halito, Tracy. I say, I, Tavares Maurice of the Tankersley family. That's me. Am reaching out to you to accept your offer that was presented to I on April the 12th, 2022. If you can provide a few things. I say, number one, an injured party on the day in question, so I can have time before the upcoming court date to settle the matter with that man or woman. Number two, evidence against myself showing that I was using public roads to make money on the date in question. Number three, proof showing that the rights that a sovereign man or woman has to travel have been revoked or turned into mere privileges. Number four, your EIN number associated with your W-9 or a copy of your tax exempt letter. Because keep in mind, guys, I've been fucking screaming this shit at the top of my lungs for I don't know how long now. The reason for why the IRS and them pulling you over and giving you tickets and shit is so important, and the judge ruling in their favor and saying, oh, you don't have any insurance? Oh, you got to pay a $5,000 fine. Oh, you was going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit in the school zone? We're going to find you. The reason for why the IRS with that is so important is because these fucking people don't pay taxes, and they are supposed to. That's why the shit is so important. I say, Tracy, if you can provide the above to myself within 3 days of receiving this acceptance letter, I will accept the terms of the contract. However, if you cannot provide the above in 3 days, or if you choose to ignore this letter and move forward with whatever you want to do, then you will force me to do the following. It says, number one, report you and your company to the IRS using the Form 56 as well as Form 3949A. Okay? Form 56 will be for your fiduciary/trustee role for I, Tavares Maurice Tankersley, that's the original loan wolf, am the beneficiary. Form 3949A will be to make sure you pay the taxes. I don't want to be liable for tax fraud. Always make sure you put that in there. I told a sister that I rap with on Discord. I told her that shit just yesterday. because she got some shit she dealing with, and she got a CDL, so I know how she feel. Me, I don't give a fuck. I got a Class C license. I don't plan on driving for another company again, so I don't give a fuck about my license. But somebody like her, she gives a rat's ass about hers because it's how she make her money. So for them fucking with her the way that they doing and tying up her motherfucking CDL, and she's, you fucking with my job, you causing me harm. Like they literally causing this sister harm. You can't restrict a motherfucker from feeding their family. And I think she say she got a grandchild on the way and all sort of shit. You can't motherfucking restrict a man a man or a woman from fucking taking care of their responsibilities and shit. You can't do that. Well, that's exactly what they trying to do to her. I say Form 56 will be for your fiduciary/trustee role for I. Tavares Marisa, the Tanksley family, and the beneficiary. Form 3949 will be to make sure you pay the taxes. I don't want to be liable for tax fraud. Number 2, file a lien security against you and your company, accessing the Sesta K Trust via the all capital letter name and turning around and forcing I to pay fines and fees as well as creating bonds on this so-called traffic ticket is trustee fraud. Let me explain to you what these guys are doing. In particular, and I know 9 times out of 10, the sister that I've been rapping with on Discord, she's probably going to watch this. Let me explain to you guys what these motherfuckers are doing. Okay? The all capital letter name is attached to the social security number. The social security number is the account number for the Sesta K Trust, right? It goes back to the whole thing that they did in 1933 when they declared bankruptcy and they pledged all of the men and women that came after that as the surety to the debt. Collateral. Okay? It has something to do with that. Okay? Your all capital letter name is in the system with the Department of Motor Vehicles or the Secretary of State. However your shit is set up. Okay? You can't get an ID. You cannot get a driver's license without a social security number. There's the Sesta K Trust. So what these motherfuckers do when they write you a ticket, whether if it's me or the sister I was telling y'all about down that's going through the shit she dealing with that's on Discord, whether if it's me or her, what these motherfuckers do, first thing they do is they create a couple of Pinot bonds, at least 3, okay? And then them Pinot bonds, they set the value on them themselves. They do that, right? And then they turn around and they sell it at a cheaper price. And they create at least 3 of these motherfuckers, right? Then, and the way that they do that is by way of the Sesta K Trust. They actually tap into your account. Because keep in mind, they got the fucking social security number. They got it. Trust me. If you don't give the police your social security number, it doesn't fucking matter. They can find it. If you don't give the judge in a traffic case your social security number, they don't give a rat's ass because they already got it. I'm telling you what I know. Okay? So they turn around and they tap into your trust for the same shit that they coming after you for, right? And then they turn around and make you pay the fine, whether if it's via fiat currency, cash, or any other legal tender of payment, check, charge, debit card, whatever, right? So what they are doing is they're acting as trustee and they also act as the beneficiary when you pay them. That's trustee fraud, man. You can't do that shit. That's felony. That's felony trust fraud. You can go to prison for that. You cannot do that. And it's also considered to be a white collar crime as well. Okay? So I go on to say, also report you to the Attorney General as well as the Department of Justice for fraud. Man, you motherfucker. Look, let me tell y'all something. You got to start putting fraud in there. You have to let these people know that this shit is fraudulent. You have to let them know because that's what it is. Ain't no fucking debating it. You understand? You can't come on my motherfucking channel and debate this. I mean, you can. Don't misunderstand me. All are welcome. All are welcome, okay? You can come on my motherfucking channel and debate this shit if you want to, but you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose if you run up on me with a debate about this. You all have to let these people know that what they're doing is fraud. You all have to start following through on this shit. This is the reason for why I went and I made the video showing you guys how to send your mail, certified mail or priority mail for free. And if you use a priority mail envelope instead of like a regular envelope, you do it the same way I showed you. The same way. This is why I put this out there, because you have to follow through. right? And I understand, having to pay to send like let's say the sister that I was telling you about on Discord that they trying to hem her up with our CDL. Let's say she not working right now because of that shit, right? I'm just saying hypothetically, we never talked about that, but I'm just using this as an example. Let's say right now she's not able to work because they fucking with our CDL. That means 9 times out of 10, she probably ain't got all that motherfucking money to be sending all these letters and shit, certified mail to all these different entities. She may not have it. There's been times I had to borrow money from a motherfucker to send some shit certified mail. You see what I'm saying? Now that she know that you can send this shit for free, who gives a fuck if she got the money to send it or not? No one cares. What the fuck difference does it make when she don't have to pay anyway? See where I'm going with this? This is why this shit is so important. I'm not finna get on here with feel-good videos and shit. Shit just to make people feel good, pull on people's heartstrings and, oh, baby, it's gonna be okay. It's no, get off your fucking ass. Here's what you do. Now go fucking do it. And anybody who in Discord who know me, like the sister that I'm telling y'all about, anybody in Discord who know me, know that's my attitude. Get off your ass, channel that energy it take to be depressed. That energy you get to where, you just so fucked up because you surrounded by idiots and, all this other shit. Because we talk about this. We talk about this kind of shit. And like how I tell them, I'm going to tell y'all the same way. Learn how to channel that motherfucking energy. Learn how to channel it. Learn how to direct it somewhere else. Like taking that same energy into writing a letter, going back to my video, following the steps that I gave you guys for sending prepaid mail. Get your ass off your ass. Go to the post office. Go inside the post office and stick it in the fucking mailbox that's built in the wall. Instead of using that energy to get upset. Now, I understand to some people that might sound easier said than done. Right? Okay, cool. I'm not going to say the shit is all that fucking easy. I'm just saying if you do it enough, it'll work. If you do it enough, it will work. Okay. So I went on to say, please be aware of the postal rule, sometimes called the mailbox rule. If you are not aware of such rule, please research or speak to a lawyer. Here it is. I told a goddamn judge, a fake ass judge, but still, most people don't know these motherfuckers ain't nothing but magistrates. People don't even know that. And a lot of motherfuckers don't know what the fuck the difference is between a magistrate and a judge. Magistrates operate off of policy. They are administrators. Judges operate off the law. It's that fucking simple. It's just that simple. Here it is. I told a fake ass judge, go talk to a fucking lawyer. If you don't know what the postal rule is, go talk to your lawyer. This is how I handle these fucking people. Right? So guess what happened? Oh, and then I say, Tracy, you also have another option, which would be for you to discharge this matter altogether. The choice is yours. Thank you for your time. I got the fucking shit notarized. Put my beneficiary signature on there, which is my first name in upper lowercase, a hyphen, my middle name in upper lowercase, semicolon, my last name in upper lowercase, comma, beneficiary. That's how you do a beneficiary signature. Okay. You all know that first name, hyphen, middle name, semicolon, last name. That's some David Wynn Miller shit. That's that parse syntax grammar shit, right? For any of you guys who don't know, go look up David Wynn Miller. David Wynn Miller, W-Y-N-N Miller. Go look him up. Okay. First name up in lowercase, middle name, first name up in lowercase, hyphen, middle name upper in lowercase, semicolon. Last name upper in lowercase, comma, beneficiary. That's a beneficiary signature because you are the beneficiary. Keep in mind, they did all of this shit against our will. We didn't know that they put our fucking shit in the trust. We didn't know that they created a separate entity, which we know of as the all capital letter name by way of the birth certificate. We didn't fucking know that. We had no idea. This is the reason for why they scrambling, man. Y'all don't see how these motherfuckers are scrambling? They breaking their neck to try to do this. They trying to do that. Now, while y'all mark my words, the whole Second Amendment is finna come under attack for that shit that happened down in Texas. Mark my motherfucking words. Y'all already heard about the Trudeau dude, the fucking Trudeau guy, the fucking prime minister or whoever the fuck that fag motherfucker is up there in Canada. He already put a bill on the table to take away all the handguns. Like, yeah, man, you know, it's over with. Straight up. Now, from what I'm hearing, Canada doesn't have a constitutional Second Amendment or whatever. Like, them fucking people up there are screwed. Like, they're really screwed because they in between a rock and a hard place. Same thing with Australia. You know what I'm saying? Here it is. Now, I personally don't think that they're going to win. I don't really think that anybody's going to turn in their motherfucking guns. I know I ain't turning in mine. You got me fucked up. I didn't go out and spend all that motherfucking money just to turn them in. I don't give a fuck if you're willing to pay me for them. That still defeats the purpose. That defeats the whole fucking purpose of me going out to get them. Okay? And this is the reason why I don't show them. I think I showed a little snub-nosed revolver I got. A little Saturday Night Special, Chamberlain 357 Magnum. I think I showed that in one of my videos. But other than that, y'all won't see my guns. I don't get on here showing guns and shit. That's not something that I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be talking about all of the ammo and all this other bullshit I got. I showed one high-power air rifle when I was out in the hunting grounds one day, and I think this was either on my main channel or my backup channel. I showed a 17 caliber high-powered pellet rifle. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, you kill a motherfucker, you kill a human being with my air rifles. That's how powerful they are. Okay, you can definitely drop a motherfucking human being. You can damn sure kill a child. Damn sure kill a child with them. That's how powerful they are. Okay, I showed one of them, and I got a carry gun, which is a little Saturday Night Special, 2-inch barrel, 5-shot, Chamberlain 357 Magnum. That's the only thing I've ever showed. Straight up. Because I ain't got time for everybody to know what it is that I'm doing and what I got and this, that, and the other. And motherfucker come straight to my door and shit. And it's like, nah. Straight up. I don't put up no videos of me going to the range and none of that. I don't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a personal preference. It ain't got nothing to do with me being afraid or this, that, and the other. It ain't got nothing to do with that. You know, I'm not talking shit about other people who do it. I'm just saying I don't. Okay? But you guys have to learn this shit. You have to learn, man. You guys have to be willing. And this is part of what I was saying to you guys about channeling that energy, man. I'm going to say it one more time. I know y'all be depressed. I know y'all pissed off. I know it's the people that's the closest to y'all. Friends, relatives, neighbors you might have been living next door to for 20 years, this, that, and the other. I know it's them that got y'all down in the dumps the way they do. I know, man. I know. I'm surrounded by idiots too. This is the reason for why I'm saying, well, you know, it's good to listen to somebody that's in the same boat as you. It's good to network with them because they understand. I get it, man. I get it. I know y'all pissed off. I know y'all depressed. I know y'all sick and tired of this shit. I know. You are not alone. I am here with you. Need I sing the rest of the song? You know what I'm saying? You are not alone, man. In my Michael Jackson voice. Tito! But you know what I'm saying? But listen, man. Listen. You guys have to get off y'all ass, man. Channel that energy. I don't give a fuck what nobody tell you. If a person tell you it don't take energy to be depressed, get the fuck away from them because they lying. This is why I keep saying channel the energy. That's why I keep saying that. Somebody tell you that you don't need energy to be upset or to be depressed or down in the dumps or having anxiety and all that. If motherfucker tell you don't take energy for that, get the fuck away from them, man, because they don't know what they talking about. Word up. They don't know what they talking about. And that's the reason why I keep saying channel that energy, man. Channel it. I've gotten one response from a person asking me to send them that list that I was saying you all can cut into strips to put in the top right-hand corner of the envelope where the stamp used to go. I've gotten one request for that. One. And that lets you know right there, a lot of people didn't watch the whole video or they just fucking stupid. Because I put that part in there when I say, hit me up with your email. Letting me know that you want it and I email it to you. One person hit me up, and it's a brother on Discord. One person hit me up and asked me for that. Nothing else. Ain't nobody been in my chat on my video saying, hey man, my email is this, email me the whistling, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. I get mad at some of y'all. I feel like some of y'all who watch the videos and this, that, and the other, some of y'all motherfuckers is crazy too. Because there should be more camaraderie between myself and the fucking people that watch my channel. It should be more goddamn camaraderie. Straight up. Sometimes, because I feel like that, it'd be depressing to me to get on here to make videos. Because my first question be, fuck, I'm gonna get on here and make videos for? That nobody's appreciating what I'm doing. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I just learned how to send mail prepaid through the post office. Up until this point, here it is. Today is June the 1st. The 22nd is my birthday. I'll be 45 years old. I just learned how to do that. I just learned how to do it. And I ain't the only fucking one. When I first presented the video to you all about sending mail prepaid, a lot of you all didn't know either. But what did I do? I jumped my monkey ass on here and showed y'all step by step from beginning to end how to do it. And 9 times out of 10, I'll probably send the letter that the Illinois Attorney General rejected. 9.5 times out of 10, I'll probably send that same envelope, because I haven't opened it since the post office sent it back to me. I haven't opened it. I'll probably send that to Merrick Garland in the morning. Just stick the whole envelope inside of a priority mail envelope and send it to him. Be like, this is what your man's is doing. What's up with that, man? You can't, how the fuck you gonna refuse my mail because of the postage one paid, but yet the post office delivered it to you? What the fuck? If anybody's gonna have a problem with the postage, it should have been the goddamn people who was whose job it was to deliver it. They're the ones who should have had the damn problem with it. And like I told you, when we went inside, when I did the screen share, when we went inside the post office's website and went to their tracking thingy, it clearly tell you that they delivered it to the motherfuckers. If they had a problem with the postage, it would have never left the post office that I sent it to. It would have never left. But when you track it, it clearly show you that that shit ended up in Springfield. So now the question becomes, how is it that there's a problem with the postage if that shit left from one of the suburbs? Because I was in, where the fuck was I at when I went to the post office? I was in Carroll Stream, which is a western suburb of kind of like a north by northwest suburb of Chicago. Not very far from the city limits as well. How the fuck did it leave Carroll Stream, Illinois, and end up in Springfield, Illinois, which is about 250, 270 some miles from me? You know what I'm saying? How the fuck did it end up down there if there was a problem with the postage? Well, the short answer is simple. There wasn't nothing wrong with the postage. The fucking mailman wouldn't have, the post office wouldn't have shipped it down there. Now, mind you, everybody else has gotten their stuff. Since the time Kwame Raoul returned to sender, I sent other documents via the mail prepaid. That shit ain't came back. The only thing that came back from the other stuff that I've sent, since I sent that stuff to Kwame Raoul, the only thing that's been coming back to me is them signature cards. That's it. Okay? So now, like how I told y'all with this Tracy Porter person, she never responded. I gave her 3 days. Not 3 business days, just 3 days. You got 3 days from the time you receive this to goddamn it make a decision. She never responded. That means she acquiesced. When she acquiesced under those circumstances, that means she's in agreement. And to prove that she agreed, when you go into the Cook County, the clerk of, what do they call it? It's the clerk of the court of Cook County or some fucking shit like that. When you go to their website, because that's where you look up all of the tickets and shit, you can pretty much look up anything as long as it's inside of Cook County. You know what I'm saying? And they give you several ways to look it up. You can look it up by name. You can look it up by your driver's license number. And you can also look it up by way of the ticket number that's on the actual ticket itself, which is a fucking negotiable instrument, but we're not going to go there. And when you look it up via those 3 different ways, nothing comes back. You don't get any hits. Okay? That's because she took it out of the system. Because had she not and moved forward and did whatever, then I was going to do exactly what the fuck I put in the letter. They got a Dunn's number. They're registered on Dunn and Bradstreet. What's so significant about Dun and Bradstreet, which is very similar to the Security Exchange Commission? It's very similar. What's so relevant about having a Dunn's number? You got to be a corporation in order to get one. You understand? The sister I'm telling y'all about where they fucking with a CDL, she don't own no motherfucking business. They're not going to give her a Dunn number. I don't own no goddamn business. They're not going to give me one. You see what I'm saying? That's what make that shit so relevant. And I've already looked up a couple of them. Like the Secretary of State of Illinois, they got a fucking Dunn's number. I made sure I put that in the fucking letter that I sent to Jesse White. And I made sure I told him, like, yeah, bro, I know you motherfuckers got a Dunn's number, man. You niggas are a corporation. I even told him, man, I said, bro, this shit is fraud. You motherfuckers are set up like y'all are a government, and in reality, you all are really a corporation. That's fraud. You are defrauding the people. I guess what? I ain't heard back from him either. And like how I told a sister on Telegram, because I'm a member of a couple of Telegram groups where they come down to discharging debt. And I've been working close with a sister. I think she says she down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana or something like that. But me and her was just talking yesterday or the day before, something like that, when she asked me had I received a response from the IRS commissioner. And I told her no. And I had to remind her the same thing I'm telling y'all. I don't give a fuck if they don't ever respond. I got the proof that they got the goddamn letter. And that's all that matters. You know why? Because he acquiesced. He's a public official. You can't just fucking ignore that shit. You would be considered in dishonor. And before they consider him to be dishonorable by him being the IRS commissioner, they'll just grant me what I want. You see what I'm saying? And it's like how I said, I did all of that, you know, so it's like if you motherfuckers try to audit me now, you want to try to drag me into some sort of tax court and this, that, and the other. Because like I told y'all, I haven't filed a 1040 and it's been so fucking long now. I know it's been, my youngest will be 19 this year. I haven't filed a fucking return in probably 6 years. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to audit me now, if you want to try to come after me now you got to explain why the fuck you didn't respond to that letter. Now you got to explain how you got the letter, because I got proof. Quite naturally, I kept a copy. You know fucking well I kept a copy. I got the fucking signature card back. And I also got the tracking number to where I can go into the post office's website and print out the tracking history. So you motherfuckers got that letter. Why you ain't respond? I don't care. I don't give a fuck why you didn't respond. It ain't my problem. It's your problem. And they do you the same way. Get a fucking letter from the IRS and not respond to them niggas and watch and see what they do. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be the same way. Acquiescent work one or two ways. Either you guilty or you agree. There ain't no in between. And it's based off of the circumstance. If you're being accused of something and you remain silent, you're guilty. If they contract with you or they attempt to make you an offer and you are silent, that means you agree. There ain't no fucking in-betweens when acquiescing. There is no in-between. You either guilty or you agree. Okay? Some of this shit is simple, man. So what I want you guys to do, and I'm telling you this out of love, what I want y'all to do is take a step back, man. Take a step back and say, man, I got this shit. You know, throw all that wanting to commit suicide and all that shit out of your head. You replace that with, why should I let them win? That's what you replace that suicidal shit with. For anybody that's feeling like checking out. For anybody who wishing they was dead right now. For anybody that's going through that, you replace that shit with a question. And that question is simple. Why the fuck should I let them win? Why should I let them have their way? Why? And you know what? You ain't gonna be able to answer that fucking question. So get off your fucking ass, man. All of y'all. I'm talking about all of y'all. I don't give a fuck if you're a man or a woman. I don't give a fuck if you're in Illinois or California. Get off your ass and channel that motherfucking depression ass energy that you got into putting it into something that's gonna benefit you. Straight up. Yes, I understand that shit sound easier said than done. I'm not an idiot. I understand. But it can be done. We've done greater things than that. Okay? It's just that simple. Start looking into some codes, because I'm not finna sit up here and, go through all of them. I will do I will do a couple of them. Just, to show y'all. But you all do this shit on y'all own. Okay? Here's one that you all should know about. If you don't, I'll just show it to you. Just so you know what I'm saying, you can see it for yourself. 28 USC 3002. You got to scroll down to 15A. See that right there? United States means a federal corporation. United States means a federal corporation, an agency, department, commission, board, or other entity of the United States, or an instrumentality of the United States. That's what it is. They're a federal corporation. Okay? So now, here's another one. Let me pick a really, really good one. 18, USC 31. Check this shit out. 18 USC 31. We're looking for motor vehicle. These are the definitions. Okay, so under number 6, it says the term motor vehicle means every description of a carriage or other contrivance propelled or drawn by mechanical power and used for commercial purposes on the highways and the transportation of passengers and property or cargo. See what I mean when I tell you don't call the fucking people in your car passengers when you get pulled over? If you get pulled over today and your mama in the car, you bet not call her a fucking passenger. Unless you charge your motherfucking mama to run errands and shit, which is some disgusting shit. Right? The only time I ever got gas money from my mama is because I ain't had no fucking gas. You see? And you can count on one hand how many times I've ever done that. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that, I don't charge my mama to run errands. I still run my mama around and shit, go to Costco and buy her cases of water and all. I do that shit right now as y'all listening to this goddamn video. I don't charge my mama no motherfucking money. If you get pulled over tomorrow and you got your best friend in the car with you, don't call that motherfucker a passenger and you tell them to not refer to themselves as a passenger. As a matter of fact, you tell them we get pulled over, you shut the fuck up. You don't say nothing. You're not behind the wheel of this automobile. They ain't pulling you over. They pulling me over. So you don't open your fucking mouth. You tell that son of a bitch, I'm going to exercise my right to remain silent and stay fucking silent. This is what the people that's riding along in the automobile, this is what they're supposed to do. Even if they order you all out of the car. Hey man, I ain't got nothing to say to you. I'm exercising my right to be quiet and I'm not saying shit else. And don't say shit else. It's time we stop with this bullshit. Go learn something. Okay, now let's do another one. We're going to do, hold on. We're going to go to 49 USC, hold on, 31. Oh, I'm sorry, 31. Hold on, guys, I'm sorry. 31301, right? Now look at what this shit say. We're going to scroll down to 6. Okay? We're going to scroll down to number 6. It say driver's license means a license issued by a state to an individual authorizing the individual to operate a motor vehicle on highways. We just looked up what a motor vehicle is. Number 7, employee means an operator of a commercial vehicle, including an independent contractor when operating a commercial vehicle who is employed by an employer. Employer means a person, including the United States. Including the United States government, a state or a political subdivision of a state. All of that shit is a person that owns or leases a commercial vehicle or assigns employees to operate a commercial vehicle. Look, man, they playing y'all, G. They ain't playing me. They playing y'all. Because every time they come at me with this motherfucking shit, I handle it. Like how I told y'all I don't drive. I don't move around in the automobile with a driver's license. As a matter of fact, I rescinded my driver's license when I wrote fucking Jesse White. Jesse White is the Illinois Secretary of State. Anybody in Illinois know I'm not lying. They know. I rescinded my shit a long time ago, right? So when the University of Illinois at Chicago campus police pulled me over, first thing he asked for was license. Bro, I ain't got no fucking license. And he go, well, it's just suspended, revoked, or what? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they did. I don't give a fuck what type of status they put on that driver's license. You know why? For number one, it ain't mine. Number two, I've already rescinded the fucking signature. So I don't give a fuck. Right? And I told y'all, he asked me for my name and my date of birth, which I gave it to him. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because he didn't ask me for a state ID or nothing. He asked me for, my driver's license, for my name and my date of birth. And by me giving it to him, I gave him jurisdiction. I already know that. I know that. Like I told y'all, the reason why I did it was because when he stopped me, I had my motherfucking pistol on me. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, well, if this shit escalate and he called for backup and these motherfuckers ordered me out of the car, the first thing they gonna do is pat me down. You know what I'm saying? They gonna see this fucking gun. They gonna feel it. I got it on me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just in the automobile. It's on my person. You know what I'm saying? I got the motherfucker on my person. A goddamn 5-year-old could have patted me down and found it. Okay? That's the only reason why I gave him my name and my date of birth. That's the only reason. Now, because I knew I was going to get out of paying them tickets and I wasn't worried and all of that, that's the other reason for why I gave him my name and date of birth. To me, them taking my motherfucking pistol from me and making me fight to get it back, you know what I'm saying? That's more important to me than me having to go to court or write some punk ass judge to get out of paying these motherfucking traffic tickets. That's more important to me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, fuck it. I gave my name, my address. He went on and wrote the fucking tickets. He couldn't explain his jurisdiction other than to tell me that he's with the state police, but he's been assigned to here. And he pointed to their campus headquarters, like the campus police station, because he pulled me over right there. Like I literally could have got out of my car and walked a few steps into the campus police department. That's where we were when he pulled me over. Okay, right there on Morgan, before you get to Roosevelt, if you're going northbound on Morgan. Right before you get to Roosevelt Road, the campus police is right there. They state police station. So he goes, I'm with the Illinois State Police, but they assigned me here. And he pointed to the campus police station. It's like, well, what the fuck that got to do with me, nigga? I'm not no motherfucking student. And this is a public fucking road you pulled me over on. We ain't even in the goddamn parking lot. What the fuck that shit got to do with me? Quite naturally, he can't answer it because it's a bunch of bullshit. Then I went to ask him, I say, man, you got a business card? He's like, nah, man, I ain't got no business card. I say, you know you out of uniform, right? Don't ever forget that. They're out in the streets and they're doing commerce. You're supposed to have a business card. That's policy. That's their policy. They're supposed to have business cards and they don't. So I say, man, let me see some fucking ID, right? And he went to reach for his back pocket to give me the ID. Then he gonna turn around and say, show you some ID for what? You didn't show me none. Bitch, you the one that's supposed to show me. I ain't supposed to show you shit. Fuck is you? What the fuck? Go to show you how they stupid. Go to show you how fucking ignorant and dumb these motherfuckers is. Nigga, I have not committed a crime. I have not done anything wrong. Under those circumstances, I don't even have to talk to you. Word up. And they know that they be doing bogus ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Like tell you another story. My little cousin, remember I told y'all my little cousin and my little nephew live together. And one of the things that they have in common, my little cousin mama died, which was one of my elder cousins. She was my aunt's daughter. She died. And then like 8 months later, my sister died. You know what I'm saying? So my little nephew and one of my little cousins, they got a crib together. And then they also have a roommate. He stay in the last bedroom all the way in the back off the kitchen. So they pull him over. They pulled my little cousin and roommate over one night. He got the pistol in the car. You know what I'm saying? Bullets in the gun, everything. Police pull these niggas over for a simple traffic stop. A simple traffic stop turned into pulling niggas out the car, searching niggas, searching the car, all this other whole ass shit. Right? So quite naturally, they find the pistol. You know what I'm saying? Now, my man's got a FOID card, the firearm identification card. He got one of those, but he ain't got no conceal. right? So you ain't supposed to have your ammo and your gun in the same place, and you're not supposed to have it loaded, right? So they didn't search these motherfuckers and shit. Took him to jail, took his pistol, charged him with whatever the fuck they charge you here in Illinois without, with you not having a concealed permit, and they find your gun and it's got bullets in it and all that other bullshit while you out in public. Whatever the fuck it is they charged you with, that's what they charged him with. The nigga went to court and did a discovery, they threw the fucking case out. You know why? Because a simple fucking traffic stop was not supposed to turn into you ordering people out of their fucking vehicle and ordering motherfuckers to get patted down and searching motherfuckers' vehicles, automobiles and shit without their goddamn consent and no warrant. They need a warrant to search your car. This is why they ask you, can they? Now, if you give them power of attorney, because that's what you be doing. If you say, yeah, you can search my car, you're giving them power of attorney. Now, if you choose to do that, that's on you. But notice I said choice. Choice. You got to choose to do it. And they know that. That's why they ask you. So if any of you all were ever wondering, why the fuck that cop just asked me, could he search my car? Because he ain't got no fucking warrant. That's why. If he had a warrant, he ain't got to ask you shit. Straight like that. If he has a warrant to search your car, because keep in mind, you got to understand, with search warrants, you're only allowed to search what the judge put in the warrant. So if you get a search warrant and it's to search their house, you can't search the car. You see what I'm saying? If you have no warrant at all, you can't execute no search of any kind, especially in a situation like a bullshit ass traffic stop. So they set up here, he did a discovery in court, they threw the fucking case out. I got to see if he actually got his pistol back, because they'll jam you up with that. They'll make you wait XYZ amount of time after they throw the fucking case out to give you your motherfucking banger back. And it's like, what's that shit all about? The fucking judge threw the case out. The judge dismissed the case 4 months ago. You motherfuckers still ain't getting my motherfucking banger back? Come on, man, stop fucking playing. Stop playing, G. For real. For real. Because what you're doing now is just trying to treat me any kind of way, man. All right, so we're going to do one more. Let me see what's going to be a really good one. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, let's do this one. And this is a little bit off topic, but so what? Y'all need to know this shit. Everything I put out, y'all need to fucking know. If you know already, awesome. But if you don't, you need to know. All right, let me see. Let's do 15 USC. And like I said, this is a little off target, but y'all need to know this. 15 USC 1602. We're going to scroll down to G. The term creditor refers only to a person who both regularly extends, whether in connection with loans, sales, property or service, or otherwise consumer credit, which is paid. Notice it say consumer credit, which is payable by agreement in more than 4 installments, or for which the payment of finance charge is or may be required, and is the person to whom the debt arises from the consumer credit transaction. It is initially payable on the face of the evidence of the indebtedness, or if there is no such evidence of indebtedness by agreement, notwithstanding the preceding sentence in the case of the open-end credit plan involving a credit card, the card issuer, and any person who honors the credit card and offer a discount, which is a finance charge, are creditors. Now, I'm not going to read the rest of this, but basically what they telling you is that you are the fucking creditor. Us. Go read it for yourself. 15 USC 1601 section or subsection G. We're the goddamn creditors. Who is we? Anybody that's watching my video. I am a creditor. My next door neighbor. Y'all. The people on Discord. The people that's in the Telegram group that I'm with. Y'all motherfuckers are the creditors, man. We ain't no motherfucking debtors. Okay? They playing y'all. Straight up. So I hope this has been helpful, man. Hopefully you all watch this to the end, or you know what I'm saying, you stop it and you come back to it and finish the rest, you know, at a later time. But hopefully you all watch this to the end, because this is out of love. You know what I'm saying? I know I do use profanity, and you know, sometimes I can come off aggressive and a little hostile, but that's because I'm tired too. I'm tired, man. We should be further along than what we are. And this is the reason for why I keep bringing up the depression and the energy that it takes to be depressed, to be down in the dumps and, you know, feel like your life ain't worth going on. And it takes energy for that shit, man. It takes energy to be that way. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason for why I keep coming to y'all from that perspective, is because I care. Suicide is up among our people, which is another reason for why I be on here the way I be. Man, fuck that shit. Don't sit up here, again, like how I said, and this is for anybody. This part right here, I don't give a fuck if you're an Aborigine or not. Because you got to understand, the pale man and woman, they suffering too. A lot of these so-called Hispanics, aka Mexicans, Puerto Ricans, whatever the fuck you want to call them, a lot of them are suffering too. So I say this part to everybody. Before you start having suicidal thoughts and feeling like your life is worthless and it ain't worth going on and this, that, and the other, and you want to check out and all this other shit, ask yourself this fucking question. Why in the fuck should you let them win? It's Original Lone Wolf, man. Much love to y'all.